do every Monday. This is your raw and real. Now, this is the behind the scenes, the nitty gritty, the stuff that's not going to come out on the regular read. This is what I'm kind of picking for, okay? Just so we know we're a little bit more well prepared for that. Thank you guys for the response to the reflexology video yesterday. I put up another one today. And y'all have mentioned palmistry. I'm going to do a small spin-off series on that as well. Okay, so let's talk about the raw and real. This is a collective reading, so you take with you what resonates and leave behind what doesn't, because it is raw and real. Okay, some key points here, things that are going to come out that you may not know at all. There was a message I received as I came in to power up the office this morning, which was something is about to be revealed to my collectives. Something this week, and it's got to be pretty big. It's got to be pretty significant for it to come out as something is going to be revealed. Let's get into it. Hope you guys have had a fantastic weekend. And ready for the week. We are here at the week of November 10th. Isn't that hard to believe? It just feels kind of funny to say, doesn't it? November the 10th. Alrighty. Raw and real. What we need to know. This is part one. I'll be back over here later this afternoon. We will be dissecting your week probably around, I'm going to shoot for around 3 or 4 o'clock. We'll see what happens. That's where I just dissect the week into many parts. It's like a 3-part thing in one. And yeah, meet me back here. Okay. You need to navigate kind of swiftly this week. Let things roll off of your shoulders. Don't take things personally, or as my grandmother used to say, don't wear your heart on your shoulder. Don't wear your heart on your sleeve. Navigate and navigate the BS too, because I do see some of that. Flawless execution. This is what we're talking about. You guys are looking at a flawless week. You're going to execute things just right. Hey, did you check out my video yesterday on how to set intent for your week? It's Monday. Set your intent for the week. Set your intent in the morning. Set your intent in the evening. Just try it. I'm going to give you that challenge each week till y'all learn how to do this. It's not as hard as you think. Even mountains that you think you cannot climb, if you set the intent and do that correctly, flawless execution. Okay. The mind strategy. Y'all, I might be psychic, right? Okay, so every move is calculated. This is on your part. Mindful. I'm telling you, y'all got this. And some of you, here we go with the veiled clarity. If something is about to be revealed to you, some kind of insight. It's got to be something big for Spirit to speak to me the moment I powered on the office. That was a message for y'all, not for me. Well, I mean, I'm included in that, but you know what I'm saying. It's going to be something revealed. Something big is about to be revealed. Okay. Some of you are resetting your priorities. We got melting away here. Talking about what you thought was solid. It's not. It's going to dissolve right in front of you. Okay. It's not going to be earth-shattering, but what you thought was solid is really not solid. And we got some fleeting moments. Where you just stop and just appreciate your surroundings and you appreciate things around you. Hi there. You know, and I think it's really important because sometimes we get so busy in the daily hustle and bustle, we don't appreciate anything. So take the time for those fleeting moments this week. It looks like that's going to be important as well. We got small new beginnings. Pay attention to the little things. The little things are going to add up to a big thing. Pay attention. Watch for your signs and synchronicities this week. Unseen patterns. Like the complexity of snowflakes. Hidden until examined closely. Pay attention. Watch for the signs. Watch for the synchronicities. See what's coming into you. And we've got Something here you need to leave behind. Don't take forward with you this week. When I look at that, the one thing I see is stress, and I'm gonna call it unnecessary stress. Okay, unnecessary stress, something that is draining your energy. Don't pull that into your week. Just don't do it. All right, let's get into this. This is your raw and real. Your messages for the week of November 10th. They're not going to come out later. Let's see what we have here. Oh, wow. Some of y'all kicking off with a new diet or a new way of living. It's healthy choices, self-love, self-care, being happier, loving your life, choosing to be healthy. And I got wedding rings. Okay, union or a marriage. Okay. Engagement time, grounding, stability, security, performance, growth, and endurance. I think y'all are finally starting to get it. Okay? I like this energy. I really do. You got a stalker here. Sunglasses. Somebody's watching. Stalking. Always looking. Some of you got a lot of eyes on you anyway. Okay? And we have Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation and struck by love. Now, let me, what jumps out there is with that surprise invitation. I don't see someone trying to set you up, per se. But if you're invited somewhere, I want you to go. Because you're either going to meet someone unexpectedly there. Remember, you're in retro, the time frame of the unexpected. Or it's a friend of someone that they know. Okay? Friend of a friend of a friend, you know what I mean? If you're invited somewhere this week, I want you to go. We got the shock and awe, sudden change, shocking news, surprise and epiphany, transformation. This has got to be the message of something that's about to be revealed. The shock and awe, it is definitely here. Ooh, not today. Boundaries, avoiding conversation, not dealing with, and still upset. There's something you're upset about? Yep, you are setting the boundaries. Not today, Satan. Nope, not dealing. Not going to be today. We have, some of you are heartbroken, deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving, despair, breakup. Some of you are in that healing mode, and it's fine to be in that healing mode. But I also want to say, some of you that think that you are healed, you still haven't let it go. You're still referencing back to that person, or you're comparing other people to that person. Hey, thank you. Hello and welcome. And we have, you could very well be dealing with somebody with an addiction. Now, that could be a physical addiction, like they are codependent on someone. It could be drugs or alcohol. It could be obsession. I really think they're codependency is what you're dealing with. But yeah, just be mindful when you're dealing with an addict. You're dealing with an addict. Know what you're dealing with. All right, here we go, y'all. Raw and real. Getting into it. We ready for this week? And jumping in. We are ready for anything this week. We're ready to take the week out. Going to be a good week. I'm telling you, I'm feeling the vibe on this week. I really am. I am feeling the vibe. We've got, ooh, look at there. Now this is you, okay? The dirt digging, you're digging up dirt on somebody else. This isn't somebody digging dirt on you. You're digging up dirt on somebody. Sneaking around. You're digging up the dirt. Okay. You boo. You love learning each other and flirtations. Okay, guys. Some of y'all ready to move forward. And watch and be careful of your paranoia. Some of you, and I know you got eyes on you, and I know that there's someone stalking you, but let's watch your paranoia. Okay? And don't get to the point you don't want to go out or you don't want to do anything. We do have repossession here. Default on payments, financial and capable, repossessed assets. Y'all, handle your business. Handle your business. This is Mercury retro, the time frame of the unexpected. Don't think they won't repossess something. Make an arrangement. Do what you can. Put in the extra side hustle. DoorDash. Do what you got to do. Okay? Here it is, spilling the beans, revealing the secrets, cats out of the bag, untrustworthy. I'm telling you, there's something big coming in. And some of you, again, I'm going back with the addictions that you're dealing with somebody who is self-medicating and numbing because of this. And what is jumping out with the fact that you're dealing with someone with an addiction. And if you've ever dealt with someone with an addiction, you know that you've got a lot of irrational behavior or behavior that's all over the place. And that is here in your weekly reading. So just know what you're dealing with. There's also a celebration here, like a ceremony of some sorts that you're attending. I really don't get so much like birthday anniversary vibe. I get like it's an event, a celebrated event, maybe an award ceremony, something to that effect. But that invitation is here. And there is someone here. You have got some intense passion, some intense chemistry. Well, things are really heating up. Hey, Sam, how are you? And we have the cleanse, the week of the cleanse, detox, ridding negativity, purification. I really think that's what I saw and how your reading started. You're choosing healthy and you're choosing you and you're grounding and you're centering, and guys are getting it. You guys are getting it. Pat yourself on the back. See what else we got going on. The raw and real. The hidden facts. The hidden facts. The hidden facts. You guys have a great weekend. I hope you did. If you're seeking a personal reading, it is JackieTomlin.com. Love to hear from you. I do offer the metaphysical classes over there as well. Okay, guys, what do we got? Woo, you got someone about to approach you. This person, they're not a bad person, but they got a bad reputation. Okay? Know what you're dealing with there. You got some kind of trauma bond with someone here. Memories, flashbacks, side effects, something you can't get over. Some of you may be suffering from some PTSD. I want to throw that out there. Not a doctor, but I want to throw it out there. We do have someone, be warned, there is a love triangle here. Third party, multiple lovers, choices. Oh, you got the player vibe. Somebody coming in as a player vibe. And, okay, who's moving this week? Hey, Miss Linda, thank you. Who's moving this week? We got residential move, packing boxes, moving of furniture, moving things around the home. Some of you are moving job locations, not switching jobs. Maybe you're moving from one physical location to the other. But I see the packing of boxes and moving, okay? Somebody is kissing your butt this week. Now, I don't know who this person is yet, but I can tell you what. It's got motive. It's got motive. And someone bullying you, trying to intimidate you, trying to bother you, trying to be in your energy. Yeah, let's avoid that. Flash goal, guys. Flash goal. How many we need this morning? 5 people. We need 5 people. Okay, so someone, I really get like a bully. They want to bully you. They want to push your buttons. They want to say, you know, can they get in your energy? That's bottom line. Can they get in your head? Don't let them in your head. Don't do it. You guys, part of your movement is you're moving on. You're moving on. You've had enough. You've had enough. Time to move forward. And there is someone here that wants you back. Now, let me say this. This is Mercury Retro. This is about the past. This is about the past looping back. This retro in particular is going to be about new money and past people. Coming around, coming around, coming around. Someone may reach out to you this week. And they may be, this may be a karmic Now remember, a karmic can be more than just a lover. This could be a friend or a family member as well. But this is someone that may be confusing love with obsession. That they may just be obsessed with you. I'm going to be honest with you. Maybe a little mental health issue going on here. Something about them's not healthy. And they're toxic. Okay? Know what you're dealing with there. So someone may be obsessing over you and think that they're in love with you, when in fact they're confusing love and obsession. Okay? Hey, how are you? And guys, your haters are going to come out because you're too busy winning. It happens when you listen, when you eat healthy, you get the rest you need, you set your intention, you're upbeat and you're happy because you choose happy every single day. People hate the light that you're casting off. Okay? Exactly where you go. Look, this whole room, it's the spare bedrooms in my office actually, is a beach theme. And I even have the sound waves and all. Yeah, I get it. You know, meditation, guys, is big. But this is going to be big. But you're leveling up. Okay, you're leveling up in a big way. And you know, how do they say? Your light bothers their demons. I'm not gonna lie about it. Not gonna lie about it. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Let's see what, since we got an obsessive lover, what comes up in the love part of the reading. Like I said, this is a short rod reel. I'll be back around 4 p.m. Eastern, somewhere in that area. And this is where we will get into your weekly read in a big way. Okay? Rod reel, you're on the mend. You're trying. Someone here wants to fix the connection with you, and you're more about, I want to fix me. Your focus is on you, where somebody else has got to focus on you for you. A missed opportunity. Someone feels that you are their missed opportunity, that they didn't act when they should have. That's one of them that's looping around. And we have a commitment. Somebody can see that you're going to be part of their future. Hi there, good morning. And we have, someone is going to call you because they want to hear your voice. You've not heard from this person in a while. And I can say this, you're kind of thrilled to hear from them. And someone feels that maybe that they're beneath you, that they're not worthy of you, okay? They feel that maybe you're a better person. You are an awesome person. That's why you're leveling up. It's part of your level up is just being a good person. Doing the right thing. This person that is contacting you, I really get the vibe that they're argumentative. That may have been what separated you to begin with. They're very argumentative. And that's just not your jam, but there is chemistry. There's passion. I go back to the word intense. There is a magnetic pull with you and this person, okay? And at one point in time, I'm going to say you may have considered yourselves inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance, okay? I really hate to tell you, but this is giving me that soul vibe. Soulmate, twin flame, what I call a soul flame, okay? I'm really getting that vibe from this person. And what that is that you separate, you're back together, you separate, you're back together. Something keeps drawing you back in. It's a very strong bond. Detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. And I think this was you letting them go. You may have also been the runner in this situation. Okay? They're asking for your forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over this. And they haven't told you everything. Like I said, there's going to be some really deep-seated conversations coming up with this particular person. So you know. Okay, so we're getting into what I call in the raw and real is, yeah, you do have some strong chemistry with this person. And this person may be that bully too. We're going to get into the part of where I tell y'all it's the hard look in the mirror. So take it as it resonates. Now let's do this. Let's do this before I do that. Now, let's see. Let me see if I can tell you how your person is feeling since we're on the subject. Then we're going to look in the mirror, and then I'm going to give you if you're dealing with signs, okay? And then, like I said, I'll be back this afternoon for your full weekly read. So, your person. When I say your person, this is the one that first comes to mind. So, if you got a couple people there, you got that player vibe going on, it's the first one you thought of. The third party around me. Got you. Okay. It says, we will be together again. I feel you even though we are apart. You came closer than anyone. I took some time to heal. We should let each other go. I knew exactly what I was doing. I'll replay our conversations over and over. I left you when I saw you with someone, or they thought that you were with someone else. Hey, Miss Becca. They thought there was someone else on your part. I wonder if you are happy without me. There you go. Like I said, if you're dealing with more, if you're thinking more than one, today, when you see this video, it's the first person that popped in your head when I mentioned it. She gonna make me cry. Your Aunt Charles, one of my best friends. Okay? I have this necklace here that I carry and I wear because the amethyst, I love purple, and it was my best friend and I was our favorite color. And this was a necklace that we had together. And I added a piece of turquoise for Chara last week. Can't even talk about it. Y'all, I lost one of my clients. That we just bonded and became friends. I mean, really, we married each other. It was just kind of creepy how close we were together. Thank you. How's Ricky? Oh, she was an amazing person. It leveled me. It really did. It leveled me. One day I want to get out and I want to travel and I want to go to the States and I want to meet people that I've met throughout the years, and she was my first stop. Mississippi was my first stop. Thank you. Hug him for me, please. Becca. Just her and I had to have carried a past life connection. We had to have. We had so much in common in our lives, and we could talk for hours. Absolutely for hours. You know? Thank you, dear. Y'all are still in my hearts, and she will forever be in mine. Just a beautiful person. And that's what we're talking about here today. Just be a good person. Set yourself apart from others. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing woman. Okay, so we're going to run if you're dealing with, we're going to run Aries to Pisces. If you're dealing with that person, if you're dealing with an Aries, hoping, expecting, faith, and manifesting. Okay? Someone's hoping you're going to contact them if you're dealing with an Aries. And if you're dealing with the Taurus, they got some sorrow, some grief, and some depression going on. There's been a loss there. If you're dealing with a Gemini, there is an apology, forgiveness, returning, saying they're sorry. There could be a meeting with you and this Gemini. If you're dealing with a Cancer, Cancer is distracted, sidetracked, changes and delays. They got a lot going on their plate. If you're dealing with a Leo, avoiding, blocking, pushing away, escaping. Yep, not today. They're in their own little zone. If you're dealing with a Virgo, possibilities, free-spirited, adventure, and risk. They're looking at their possibilities. If you're dealing with a Libra, someone returning for a second chance, an opportunity, and making amends with someone. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, better off, happiness, clear head, and space, adjusting their perspective. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they're thinking, missing you, desiring, craving. They've got someone that they're missing. If you're dealing with Capricorn, soulmate energy, deep love, unity, and a connection. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, new beginnings, try again, new direction, and start over. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, there's an emotional storm. Turmoils, unstable, affect, just all kind of it going on there with Pisces. Okay, so guys, there's something here that popped out in that part of the reading, and that is someone is coming to speak to you that is seeking your compassion, and you're going to have to dig deep for it. You're going to have to dig deep, but I know you can do that too. I think it's funny that your primary message was something is about to be revealed to you and has been consistent throughout the reading. So something big coming in, okay? Join me around 3-4 o'clock Eastern. We will be doing your weekly read where we'll do 3 different parts to that reading. And then we'll have a complete outlook for what the week is. But this has been your Raw and Real, the behind the scenes of what we should know. You guys have a great afternoon, and I'll see you later this afternoon. Bye, gang.